With 5 international players on both the men's and women's teams, the tennis program is by far the most diverse athletic club on campus. Meet the women from around the world that make up this season's women's tennis team.
Hey, I'm Marcia and I'm from Quebec City, Canada.
My name is Anna Maria Constantinescu and I'm from Bucharest, Romania.
My name is Tana Tersadze from Georgia, Tbilisi.
My name is Maria Kalashnikova and I'm from Tbilisi.
I'm Tina Raiden, I'm from Linz, Austria.
Well, I decided when I was little I wanted to become a pro, but it was too expensive, so I decided to come to college, and because they pay for pretty much everything, I mean, it's a good deal to learn another language.
I didn't really plan on playing college tennis at all, but just the opportunity presented itself, and Coach Mullins contacted me, so yeah, gave me a phone call and said, yes, here I come.
I think the level here is a lot higher than back home. I never thought that college tennis is going to be so many good players here, and I'm really glad because I have to compete hard, so that's exciting.
Back in Romania, when you start playing tennis, it's just very serious, and I feel like here everybody's going to high school, playing tennis, playing football, playing basketball, and playing all these sports before they figure out what they actually want to do. But back home, if you start with one, you keep, you don't change.
One reason you can find such an international overload on the courts is the fact that American colleges and universities offer some of the only collegiate tennis programs in the world, making the decision to come to the United States the only way many young tennis players can further their careers.
I'm head coach David Mullins, and I'm from Dublin, Ireland. Not necessarily a reason why colleges recruit there, but why players are interested in coming from other countries. I know for myself, if I wanted to continue playing at a high level in Ireland, that I had to leave the country. Once you get to university in Ireland, basically your tennis stops.
We don't have college sports at all, unfortunately, which is why a lot of European athletes come over to the US to have that experience, because in Europe it's not the case. We don't have college sports at all.
Competing against other teams and teamwork, I've never done. We don't have that back home, collegial, university. Competing against each other, so it was new for me that people screaming at me after a point, or my coach telling me how to play, and play for a team obviously gives you more pressure because you're not the only one who's losing or winning.
But the move to a new country can be difficult, and adjusting to the American lifestyle can come to some as a culture shock.
It's really nice to know, we would talk and figure out that, oh, they've been there too, to that tournament and been to that country as well, and it's it's just you feel more at home when we know that other people went through the same things as you did.
It helps a lot. They support. They already knew what's gonna be hardest, and they said that it's gonna be very hard at the beginning and how to deal with the problems. And I get really a lot of support from my teammates.
I definitely think I can relate to what they're going through. I understand. I actually started mid-year. I started January '98 at Fresno. Came from Ireland. The first few months was definitely a struggle. Not necessarily missing home, but being away from home and having a little more freedom, and not necessarily knowing what to do with it.
However, they all seem to be homesick for one thing in particular.
Georgian food.
Especially mom's food. I mean, there's no such thing as mom's food.
I think it's just the food.
I cook Romanian food whenever I can.
Tennis is played around the globe, and although much of the terminology is universal, there are a few words that get lost in translation.
Haide, that's come on in Romanian.
Schläger. Schläger would be the racket.
The numbers are different, 15. It's 15, 30, 40. Égalité is deuce.
Tennis ball, we call just match.
We call forehand dreapta and backhand rever.
There's a lot of scheiße, which is the F word, so whenever you hear that, I obviously miss.
There's a lot of words when I mess up. I don't even know. I don't keep count of them, but there's a lot of going on there, and usually people ask the guys, oh, what does that mean? And they never want to tell them because it's just that bad.
For Sooner Sports Weekly, I'm Jasmine Sauls.